Okay, we're going to do a YouTube video for the 244 corridor here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, concerning the bridge that crosses Admiral here between Yale and Sheridan. And I also confronted a supervisor out here, and I also confronted ODOT. And both of them people are giving two different stories. So we're going to let y'all see the evidence here. Right here is some of the stuff I was talking about the bridge. And you can see how those beams up there are rusted and stuff. There's some more up underneath there. Right there. See all the rust up there on them beams, how them beams are rusted out? And they are wanting to patch all this. And this is the reason why our roads in Oklahoma are in the condition they are in, and the bridges, is because ODOT wants to patch all the time. ODOT told me that what they're doing on this bridge is supposed to last 20 years. It really don't. Here's some more. And, you know, I just don't understand it. Who's telling the truth or who's lying about where the money is going for these bridges? You know, right there is a good example of what we're dealing with, what everybody's driving on every day. Here's some more right here that I'm talking about. Look at all this damage right here in this wall of the edge of this bridge. All this damage right here over the years. This was what was up on top of that bridge, tearing that bridge apart, the decking on that bridge. Now, you take a machine like that big, with that type of force, it has to be doing structural damage to the piers underneath. But they say it's safe. Now that's some tremendous force. Look at that. Where's them supervisors at? Hey, are you the guy I talked to yesterday?
Yeah.
Did they ever come out?
Bridge?
Yeah.
No. I don't know when they're scheduled to come out. They're supposed to come out yesterday. Did you ever get a hold of that inspector?
No, that one's up there. I'm not. So why are they spending more damn money to repair this bridge the way it is, in the condition it's in, than to tear it down and replace the whole thing and do it right?
I don't know. I guess it's they'll lose, I don't know, I guess they'll lose money on shutting it down due to the traffic and things. I don't know. But I did the one over there at 163rd.
Yeah.
On 44 or 163rd.
Yeah.
And it was just like this, but we completely redone it, tore it down and rebuilt.
Yeah.
We just did half at a time. There's half the traffic over.
Right.
And then tore it completely, half the stuff completely down.
Yeah.
Put it up, put traffic over there and tore the other side down.
So in other words, they're doing it this way just to keep from diverting traffic to the north highway up here by the north of us and down around the Broken Arrow Expressway.
Yeah, I guess so.
And leaving the rotten bridge up here.
We're just gonna put a new deck on it and repair these tracks. There's just as much money in rehab work as there is. More. They're probably spending more money than it was just repairing it for 10 years until they get a different design built or what. I don't know. It still don't make much sense.
No, it don't. No, not when it's putting lives in danger. Because didn't you tell me yesterday that those were halfway rusted in two?
What's that?
Them beams?
Yeah, we're replacing the diaphragm.
Yeah. Well, what about all this structural concrete that all them beams are sitting on? That's cracked up in there.
They'll beat the cracked stuff off until it gets back solid, and then they'll encase it and replace it with new concrete.
So in other words, the internal damage is going to still be there.
Well, they'll chip all of it out, but I mean, how do you know that you got it all?
Well, that's the thing. How do you know that you got all the internal damage out of there?
A log chain and snapping it, the engineers say.
A log chain and slapping it?
See if it's sound or not.
Well, that don't make sense, does it? So in other words, they'd be money ahead. Just go ahead and tear it down completely to the ground and rebuild the whole complete thing right now.
They'd be money ahead, yeah.
But they won't do it.
The tops of them beams right there is rusted. We're gonna have to cut pieces out of them and weld good pieces back in. I'm trying to see.
So they could divert all the traffic to the North Highway up here or around the airport, then also divert it down around the 44 into the BA Expressway and bring it around into the downtown area and completely shut this highway down and tear this bridge out and redo it. They could do that, couldn't they?
Yeah, or they could tear half of it down there in time and redo it.
Well, how can you tear half of it down at one time and that whole beam goes all the way across that highway right there?
You do it in phases. That whole beam don't go all the way through. That one right there does it. The other one.
There's 1, 2, 3, there's 4, 5 pylons that goes all the way across that highway.
Mm-hmm.
You
you'll saw cut it. Saw cut it and remove it. It ain't no different than beating on top of it.
Yeah.
And you'd stop right there over one of them other piers.
Yeah.
6 piers. So that'd give you enough for 2 lanes.
Yeah. So it is possible for them to do that. But they just won't halfway do something.
They're just going to repair it. There's the engineer's number. I don't know his name. It's just his too.
Okay. Because I'm gonna get down to the bottom of this one way or another. How you doing? Thank
That's
you.
the name that's on the plans. They're the ones that's in the music.
Okay.
But like I said, we just build it. I mean, the way we build it, what it to these plans right here. We
Right.
can't change nothing. And if something's fucked up, like the top flanges, we had to notify them to come and look at it and shit. But
Yeah.
other than that, we can't be like, hey, let's tear it completely down and redo it.
So it's going to take somebody like me butting heads with these people with the news media to get this done.
I don't even know if that's
Well, one more man's mouth opening up to the right people can do miracle things.
yeah.
Thank you.